Let's see if this is working. Sorry, I'll just be a few seconds here. Sticks of Okay, let's see. Can we get go? Try and get that. That is not. Oh, I can hear my voice. There we are. That's distracting. No, that's not what I want to do. Filters. I am not used to using this in using audio filters in OBS. So properties. More of that for a second. There we are. Hey, okay, that seems a bit more manageable. I'm an echo now. That's because it is. I was monitoring it. Just check 2 seconds. There we go. Hello, LSL128. Is that better? That should be better now. Let's check this. I'm gonna post the link. Right. So I was gonna say, let's maybe check the game audio and see what the levels are like. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna be playing The Fucking Quiet Man, which is a game that I'm going to be doing a video on. I'm working on the script right now, and just because it is the worst thing I think I've played in quite some time. Like it goes beyond bad. It's fucking like I can't believe this game exists. I don't know. I'm gonna just this won't be like too long. This is just kind of like testing the stream more than anything. I mean, can anyone hear game audio? Screw it. It doesn't matter. Like there should be like a kind of pulsing thing in the background. I don't really know. I'll turn the sound up a bit. This just, it doesn't matter. Oh, this game's so bad. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is a game that was debuted at E3 this year, I think it was this E3 that was they showed a trailer with the titular Quiet Man walking down an alleyway, and he came up against these guys just kind of hanging out, and then put a bag down, like a food bag, and they started fighting him, and then it's cut to gameplay of like a brawler, and the whole conceit of it is that there's no sound, that your guy is deaf, he is a quiet man, he is this charming man, he's some Abercrombie and Fitch model, and basically they made this thing that is designed to be played in one sitting, apparently, So it's basically 3 hours, and I think I still to actually go through my footage that I got from it when I completed it, but I think I played for about 20, not even 25 minutes, I don't think. That may be, I don't know. I'll need to figure it out. But that was not even including the fact that I had to restart the game. Or, no, I had to restart the last chapter of the game. Because, boy, this game is glitchy, and I feel like I should just get into it. Like, this game thinks it is Lynch directing Fight Club, when in actuality it just turns out to be the PS2 game Fight Club. Let's go. Okay, so there's music here. I'm gonna check to see if there's like audio actually coming through. Okay, you can probably hear me listening to my phone. Okay, that should be okay. Let me know how the level is. Okay, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Right. This game. Oh. What I'll say is that in a year in which, like, the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 came out recently, which, you know, whatever your thoughts on that game, is one of the most detailed, like, the most detailed animations you could ever hope for in a game. Going to this is some of the wildest, like, whiplash I think I've ever had. But, you know, like, look at this, like, there's a budget to it. It's not filmed well, but it's got a budget. Clearly money went into this.
The savages are out tonight.
Alright, fuck.
Be careful.
So I've played through this already. So the whole thing about this game is that when you select subtitles, it comes up saying, even with this option selected, you will only be able to hear what you are intended to understand. That is one of 2 sections where there are subtitles in this entire game. Alright, so there's the subtitles. This section, before we jump into the quiet mind of the quiet man. So it's this opening, and then the very end.
Me lo pelas.
I got him.
Lo chingué.
¿Cómo le dijiste?
Lo chingué, pero bien.
Dígame cómo.
Le dije.
The quiet dipshit, yeah.
Con mama.
So this
Yo.
they literally subtitle
address,
the
dog.
2 parts that we don't need subtitles for. And the thing is, oh god. Alright, okay, so I guess we're gonna get into fighting here.
What the hell,
There's so much to
man?
this fucking game, oh my god.
You stupid or very stupid?
Oh, I can't hear you. Even though there's multiple points
Muévate.
at which I'm literally speaking to other people. And the game doesn't subtitle it. Oh. 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 Yeah, so I watched about like 10 minutes of the Giant Bomb playthrough before I started playing myself because I was like, because this game, they sent out like review code request forms for this. Oh, and here we are, we're in gameplay. So they sent out review code request forms for this, and I was like, okay, I've heard this is weird and bad, but sure, I'll check it out. So I sent off the review request thing, and then apparently, like, no one got it until they basically announced it was launched. It's... Oh, look at this! So... Oh god, there's so much to take in here and talk about. Right. Look at this fucking menu. Like, this is the tutorial. So you hold a button, or press a button to see what it does. What does that mean? I pressed the left trigger, and that happens. What is that? Is that a stance? Is that fighting? Curl up a bit? Do a little boogie? Let's press left bumper. Left bumper does nothing. Right bumper... runs, I guess? But that's not what that did I can't remember what that doesn't seem like that's what that did before. Oh, so that's running... What? So right trigger is running. Right bumper is dashing? Okay, so the bear in mind, I've played through this game, like I've completed this game, and half of this shit does not make any sense to me. Like, so right trigger, so okay, Y is kick, right? I know that. X is punch. Circle is punch into a wall. No, I think it's grapple. A is dodge. So, you know, like, fairly... So, Tails brings up a good point, like, deaf people can read. But so this is something I've been considering, is the idea that maybe this game is an exercise in, you know, trying to get people to... And this is me being, like, I'm stretching my fucking... This is the stretch beyond all stretches, that maybe in having all these cutscenes that you just have to fucking watch and see nothing happening, are they trying to, you know, make you, like, empathize with deaf people when there's no subtitles or whatever? I mean, like, if they committed to that, sure, it just... But they're adding in the audio! They're adding in the audio in a few days! I don't... Oh, God, I don't get it. Oh, hey, Sean. Right, okay, let's just play the fucking game. Oh, that was a good animation. Oh, that was good. Oh. Also, be prepared to see those exact character models every single fight, bar, like, a couple. And we're here now. So that's the thing. Like, I would be really interested to see the perspective of deaf people towards this game. Do they feel that, like, you know, hard of hearing people, do they feel that this game is, like, doing some... Is there an intent to this game that perhaps just isn't realized, that is welcomed by that community or whatever? I could listen to an argument made for that, but it's just so sloppily fucking, like, handled, and the oh god, it looks so bad. Fucking identical, like, look at these guys. It's not like, oh, they're making these enemies out to be like twins or whatever, you know, like, this ain't the Matrix Reloaded. Oh, I caught that guy somehow. I don't know how. It's just that these character models are used over and over again, and in a game that, if the game was more stylized, if it went for a more kind of stylized, you know, graphical style, that would be fine. But they're going for fucking photorealism, so you're just fighting the identical fucking character model over and over again. And there's so many. Oh my god. Oh, the story. Oh, the fucking story. Oh, god. Where this goes is just. Oh, it's so bad. So this game has a couple of twists that might not be twists, and it's, you know, oh god, this animation, oh, there's so much. So, like, I don't really know what the deal is with this combat system at all. I found that, so there's a focus mode that basically lets you, like, interrupt any, you know, it makes your attacks basically unblockable and stuff, and I don't know how to activate it. There's a kind of lens flare in the top corner. I don't know what that is. So for later parts in the fight where I just wanted to get into, I can't really do it here, when I just wanted to get into focus mode, I would, it's ridiculous. I would just find myself kind of, oh, sorry, so that's focus mode. What the fuck is going on? Yes, man. Fuck him up. A little bit jittery there. So the later fights especially would just devolve into me just dodging. I was thinking, is it something to do with getting a perfect dodge? Oh, this cutscene is very, very good. Oh, so bad. Oh, so... And then they just have these establishing shots of New York that don't establish anything outside of the fact that we're in New York, and we know we're in New York because you had these establishing shots. Maybe time of day? I don't know. There's so many of them that... So this is the other part of the fucking game, is these cutscenes. So bear in mind, we were playing there for, what, about like fucking, like actually controlling the game for maybe about like 3 to 5 minutes there, maybe? Like, I feel like that's being generous almost. I don't know. But this is the rest. This is like the other part of the 3 hours of the game. It's... So you got these weird, like, when people are talking, it's like this weird synth tone. And now, you're just watching two people talk and not hear anything. And again, I don't know, because the wording of the subtitles is not... The wording of the subtitle option is not like, oh, you're only intended to hear what he understands. Because if that was the case, there's so much that he understands that you don't... The language that they use is what you're intended to understand. What you as a player are intended to understand, which complicates things. But I feel like you could get across, if you were going for, which I don't think they are, if you were going for communicating this message of, you know, when it comes to subtitles and stuff, hey, hard of hearing people probably have it pretty fucking hard in terms of finding media that they could actually, you know, enjoy. If people, especially in like YouTube and stuff, if people aren't willing to subtitle their shit, it just, I don't know. It's, there's so much to this fucking game. But what I think they're actually going for, because I was watching like I was reading like interviews and watching interviews and stuff, and they were talking about communication beyond words. That is the motto of this game. So my guess is that they're trying to... What they're selling it as is, oh, it's a story that you don't need to fully understand. Because it goes beyond the words that we're saying to one another, man. But it doesn't. Like, this scene right here, get comfortable, folks. This goes on for like 10 fucking minutes. So, okay, there's drugs. So this stuff, it's like, okay, you could actually convey that message of, you know, empathy while also having things like, okay, he's looking at the people, he can presumably read their lips because there are scenes in which he talks with his mouth to other people. He also clearly understands sign language, can you know, use sign language and everything. Show us subtitles for that stuff. There's plenty of scenes in which he is looking away while other people are talking, or people are talking at him and he's not looking at them. Don't show subtitles then. The character can't understand them, so we can't understand them. That works, and that gets across a similar message. You know, if you as an audience are wanting to know everything, no, you don't get to know everything because the character can't hear them or understand them because he's not looking at them and can't hear them. Don't show subtitles then. That works. That is actually a pretty good way to handle conveying your narrative, I think. Or you know, there's a potential for that. Oh fucking hell, this bit. So this stuff, they over-egg to the absolute fucking extreme. Just walking along with my mum, who might be my lover. I don't know. Oh, there's two guys arguing over shoes. Hi. If only I'd not waved at those two people fighting over shoes. Communication beyond words. Yeah. I cannot believe this fucking exists. And writing, you know, getting this script that because I'm doing a video on it, like I say, getting this script down to a manageable set of words that's coherent is one of the most difficult things I've done in quite a while, because there's just so fucking much. You can tell from this stream, every time something happens, this game is bungled on basically literally every conceivable level. In the video, I'm like, why? This game is, this game is broken in an almost identical way to Ride to Hell. You've got melee combat that is so devoid of any sense of weight or hit detection or anything like that, that is completely inscrutable. Buttons don't do what you think they do. Other things are not explained completely. It's got a story that is so nonsensical, and so this, you know, you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, it's two guys talking about go get the guy, there's a drug deal or something, there's a ransom note, whatever. Where this game goes, it's like, what if Double Dragon, but the I can't remember the woman's name in that, this Taken. What if she was Jimmy's or Billy's mum, but also maybe like fancied her as well? And what if Billy was maybe the bad guy, but also what if everyone else was still the bad guy? It's so confused. You know, communication beyond words. You've communicated fuck all. And again, if you're going for the fucking empathetic route with this stuff, don't fucking patch in audio. How fucking long has this scene been going on for? And we've gotten fucking nothing. You. Drive that head car into Wild Town. Like, and prepare to see this fucking symbol everywhere, and it's all like bird masks and stuff like that. They over egg the parts of the visual storytelling that don't need over egging. You know, the stuff with the mum who might be your girlfriend and might be dead or might not be real. And you might be a bad guy, but you may also not be real. Or your dad might be an abusive guy or whatever, like physically abusive. And he might be a police officer, and he might not be real, and he might be the bad guy. I don't know what this is. I've played through the game, and I don't know what that is. Oh. Jared, I don't know how much longer I'll be going. Probably about like maybe 25 minutes or something. Probably go until I'll probably go until about I'll go until about 4:30 my time, so about half an hour. Also, yeah, that seal isn't sealing shit. He signed the letter with that seal. Also, this is the mum, the girlfriend. It's her. Okay, so and the thing is, I don't want to put the video out there before I can play through with audio to see what the fuck is going on here. And that means I need to play through the game because I want to stream this and stuff. But I need to play it through at least one more time. Oh, what the oh, there's that guy again. The two guys. Right. Okay. So I'm trying to get into focus mode, which I think has something to do with dodging at the right time and press. So I'm just basically hammering on square, X, and L2. Because I'm playing with a PS4 controller, and that seems to do it sometimes. There we go. But sometimes it doesn't actually have anything to do with dodges, and that's the character model for the first guy we fought, like the guy that was in the alley speaking. And he's back. So yeah, this shit, you're like, so this game is basically David Cage watched Daredevil and said, oh, what if he was deaf as opposed to blind? And also, you can't skip any of this shit, like any cutscenes, which was proved particularly fucking annoying when, like I say, the game glitched out at the very last boss fight, and I had to repeat fucking half an hour of it, which was and half an hour, which was about 2 minutes of fighting and about 28 minutes of fucking cutscenes. Oh, and there's more guys. Oh. Oh, such a good transition. Right. Let's just hammer on square. Oh. Kick. Oh. Oh. Good camera angle. Good. Very good camera angle. Kick him on the tracks. You see, if there was, like, good environmental kills or takedowns or whatever, that would be fine, but I've not seen any. At most he'll, like... Oh. At most he will, like... Whoa! What the fuck? At most he will kick a guy into a wall. Oh. Oh! So is this whole thing just him getting on a train? Like, why were they fighting him? Why are they tracking him? This bit... Zero connection between any of those hits. Okay, so there are... yeah, so the environmental stuff is like, oh, are they on a countertop of some kind? You can slam them into that. Are they... And here's more establishing shots of New York, even though we know we're there. Like, we've seen multiple establishing shots of New York. So you either kick them into a wall or you slam them into a counter, and that's basically it from what I've seen. And this is weird. Like, what the Oh, hi, Mum. I think. Hi, dead, maybe real wife. Oh, is the stream, is the stream listed as, Twin Snakes? Oh, sorry, I tried ages ago. I think my last stream was Twin Snakes, and every time I put a video on Twitch now, it says, "Oh, watching that Ride to Hell video," because I don't know. It's I'll need to. I'll find some way of sorting that at some point. I'll be uploading this to the second channel on YouTube anyway, so. I love how I can just talk about, you know, the logistics of how I'm gonna upload this, and it doesn't fucking matter. So he's just, like, sneaking, like, you know, just watching this woman from afar, and she knows it. You see, you could have just shown that bird, and it would have been like, oh yeah, I remember that fucking bird. Because that's the one from the seal. But no, they gotta show you the fucking seal. Again. So they over-egg so much of the visual storytelling that they don't need to, and completely throw to the wind any kind of explanation for the shit that really needs fucking explained. What is going on? And again, I've played through this game. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. I don't know who she is or if she exists. I say it again, this game thinks it is Lynch directing Fight Club. But it's instead it's like the Fight Club PS2 game where you get to play as fucking Fred Durst. It's this charming man. I want a sequel to be The Loud Man, where instead of just like sneaking up on them like that and go, "Huh," it's just he's shouting from the other end of the street. It's me, I'm here. Here's a bird. The guy's, like, the Quiet Man's forehead is so wrinkled. Like, he's got the hair of a 12-year-old with the face of a 60-year-old. Yeah, eventually I will do a Loud Man dubbing of this game. Get in the limousine with me! Who the fuck gave this game an 8 on Metacritic? Holy shit! What? What? What's weird is that I've actually seen like very few people actually talking about this. I don't know if it's maybe it's just because I'm not on Twitter anymore, where it seems like a lot of people, where a lot of the discussion has been taking place, but no one on YouTube's talking about it. Oh, that reputable outlet digitally downloaded. I don't know. I have no idea about what digitally downloaded is, and it might be it's not without its issues, but these are the kinds of experiences that really stick in the mind, and I'd rather that than yet another stock standard action game that neatly fits within structures that we've already seen dozens of times before. I can see the argument they're making. Like, in terms of, like, there's part of me that really enjoys this game. Look, he's fucking talking to her! Like, there's part of me that adores this game. But it's just, there's like, do not buy it. It's not even like, the way I'm putting it in my video is that Ride to Hell, at the very least, was trying to make a biker game inspired by B-movie schlock that kind of, you know, unintentionally, or, you know, through various logistical and, you know, business shit or whatever, became B-movie schlock, like B-game schlock in itself. This, again, thinks it's fucking Lynch. You know, like, Hellblade had a commitment to vision in terms of, you know, I have, like, my own feelings on that game that have kind of developed as it's gone on. But it had a commitment to vision, and the mundanity of its puzzles played into the kind of, it was symptomatic. It wasn't even necessarily thematic, it was symptomatic of Senua's condition. And that, like, they were fucking committed to that. Here is just like, okay, I guess we spent a lot of money on these cutscenes, so we'll patch in audio in a couple of days or something. Okay, we get it, we're at Club Moonrise. Like, how long did that shot go on for? It's like, okay, we've hired the fucking, you know, crane to film this. Oh, Tails, this gets worse. Like, this is fucking nothing compared to where this game goes. Also, how long have I've been holding the controller expectantly. I'm putting it down. So that's his mum? Is that his mum? Mum? Help, mum? I'm his mum. And I'm his wife. Thank you for coming along and witnessing this train wreck. Somebody once told me. Like, this, like, so if you're actually breaking it down, that is potentially an interesting part, that was a potentially interesting, you know, piece of visual storytelling. You know, he's a deaf guy, he's going to a concert to see someone he cares about. But then it goes to this. Like, that's an interesting way to paint a romantic picture, visually. Then, what is... Mom, is that you? Who are you? Here we fucking go, lads, eh? Let's go. Knowing where this fucking story goes, it's like, what's going on? Oh, it's that guy. Also, why am I not doing this? I've waited long enough, game. Let me get to your terrible combat. I beg of you, give me terrible combat, please. Also, that's a good way of putting it. The game understands that cinematic language exists, but not what it is or how it works. Yeah. It's just... Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, what the fuck is that fire alarm? Yeah, let's turn the fire alarm off and set everything to crimson so the fire would be less clear to you. Please, I really want to play the bad game. Oh, excellent transition to gameplay there. Except I'm not playing. What's that guy again? Oh, some of the cutscene action in this game is... I'm away. See you later, boys. Oh, that motion blur. Oh, the kind of... Oh. I'm away, lads. Fight your own battles. What is this? What is this? What is going on? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's that guy again. What's that grab? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Every time that move. Oh, oh, oh. And that's the gameplay. And bear in mind, I spent a good while just walking around like a dumbass there. Oh, the dodging animations are just ridiculous. It's so... Most of the time you will snap out, you will snap away, you know, you will defy physics to snap out the way, and other times perfectly logical looking dodges will result in you getting your fucking ass handed to you. Right, so the boss fights in this game are really weird because I can never... Oh. Right, so I need to dodge at the right time, I think. Or can I just go into focus mode? So I'm just hammering... So that sent me into focus mode for some reason. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Oh. Good camera there. Okay, so I'm just dodging and I'm hammering the dodge button and what I think is the focus button. Oh. Getting fucked up. Oh shit. Oh well, I guess I need to do that again. Nope. Hey, I'm quite mad. Hey, okay, that did something. Hey, fuck yeah. Oh, I punched him up. Get back up. I'm not done with... Oh. Okay, yep, here we go again. What? What just happened? Oh yeah, Matrix. Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, bam. He done did it to him. I was just waving at you. Wife? Didn't I just see you in Club Moonrise? I mean, he wasn't out for long. Like, what was that? After him. Someone closed the gates, somehow. And then some of these action sequences. So... Oh! Hey, you thought you left us at Club Moonrise and all those other times. Oh, so that's a dash, right? What is going on? Ah! Oh my god! Rain Cowboy. Oh, I think that's my flatmate just back. Hey, I'm streaming The Quiet Man.
Oh no! Everybody, The Quiet Man is really good! It's your boy, In Frame Up!
My flatmate has a very good film channel called In Frame Out. So check it out.
The bell!
Yeah, I'll be. I just want to see the bit with the guy in the laundromat where you jump over his head.
Has the game broken at any point yet?
Several times. Also, why did the seal just get thinner there?
The better question should be, has the game worked at any point?
Oh, Jared says, yo, is that in frame out?
Classic wrestling banner.
Here we go! Hey! That is about as self-aware as the game fucking gets.
Is this the version with sound?
No. So I'm wearing headphones for no reason. There's no reason I'm wearing headphones right now.
It's a look. These guys look like the gang from GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like we're fighting, but it's like if it was in San Andreas, like, you know, the fact that they just use the same character models works because it's not photorealistic like this fucking game. Like, I've been fighting these guys, these same people, the entire game. Oh, wee cheeky guy trying to get a wee. Oh. Oh. Just boot him a bunch. What? That wasn't what I did.
Oh god.
Alright, so this is so yeah, that bird guy might not be real. That comes into play later on, and I get that. What was that? What was that? Was that a transition? Fucking take a baseball bat to the fucking napper. The mum. It's these guys again. We don't get on very well, do we? The way he scrunches his fucking face up makes him look about 70. Look at that guy!
That dude looks like me if I was handsome.
Oh, fuck, it's so bad.
Oh, do you want a hot take for the stream?
What?
I just became an uncle!
Oh, hooray!
I'm so glad we could share this with the quiet man. Congrats to your brother. It's a quiet baby boy.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Oh, right.
They release it. They patch in the order, the functions of speech at a later date.
Gotta get this baby talking somehow. Right, okay. I'm going to end the stream there, I think, because that's the end of that chapter. But yeah, that was just a wee thing to kind of test out, see if cause it's been a while since I've streamed anything. And here's more establishing shots of New York that we don't need. I think it's New York. I couldn't fucking tell you. Maybe Chicago for all I know, because I know fuck all about America. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Tail says, name your son after the Quiet Man if you ever have one. Will do. Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll upload this to the second channel, and yeah, I don't know. I'll play more Quiet Man at some point. I desperately want to play it with audio. So yeah, I will stream. I'll stream it. I'll definitely stream the voiced playthrough. Okay, right, that sounds good. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.